Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitz TV here, aka GLorn33. I'm back with another video on the channel for you guys today, and today we're going to be talking about the Dragon Ball Super manga a little bit. We're going to be going back into manga chapter 83 and talking about Bardock versus Gas, and really focusing on what we can learn from the battle between Bardock and Gas, and how that will lead to Goku and the others being able to defeat Gas in the Dragon Ball Super manga back in the modern day. So if you guys haven't read manga chapter 83 yet, I don't know why you guys haven't, but it focuses a lot on Bardock versus Gas, and we get to see how Bardock was able to defeat Gas in the past finally. And it's really not the most special way. Bardock gets a huge power up, which is Saiyan determination, and he's able to overpower Gas. And a lot of people have had reactions to this, and if you guys haven't checked out my Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 83 review yet, go check it out. It is live on the channel. We go really in depth on this. But the big thing I want to focus on is what Goku and the others can learn from this battle with Gas, right? And I don't want to focus in on power levels and all that, because, you know, power scaling, especially when it comes to Dragon Ball Super, it's just really difficult to do. And especially since this battle took place in the past with Frieza and all these other strong enemies, it's just really difficult to do. So we're not going to waste really any time on that. But, you know, to talk about Bardock and Gas, we also have to talk about Goku. So, in Chapter 81, a couple chapters ago, if you guys remember, when Goku and Gas were fighting on the trains, one thing that Gas said is he doesn't see the fire in Goku that Bardock had when he fight him. He said that Goku lacks the same fierce resolve. And one thing that we do know about Goku is, you know, he does have fire. Right, you know, whenever Goku's fighting, he's always had that fire, and he's had a certain level of determination. But we see that the big thing that Gas is doing is Gas is comparing Goku's determination to that of his father's. We see Gas say, and I quote, "When it comes to combat, your father's fierce resolve was like no other. I do not sense that from you." You know, and Gas is dominating Goku for the most part, and Gas is saying, like, he doesn't see a hint of fire in Goku's eyes, right? And we gotta remember here, Goku is exhausted at this point. He doesn't have the power to go into his Ultra Instinct form, and he's just trying to do his best here against Gas, right? But the thing about Gas is he's not just trying to beat Goku, but he knows that Goku here is the son of the guy that defeated him 40 years ago. So Goku being Bardock's son, Gas is expecting a certain level of determination and resolve in Goku's eyes, and Gas doesn't see that. You know, when we first read this chapter, you know, a lot of us said, I remember saying, Goku's exhausted here. Right, Goku can't even go into his full power. So how the hell is Gas going to be able to see determination or see resolve in Goku's eyes when Goku is not even able to use his full strength, right? But, you know, if you look at Dragon Ball, right, not just Dragon Ball Super, but if you look at Dragon Ball as a whole, one thing that you've seen throughout the series is there has been moments when Goku, you know, he's been doubtful of winning, or he's accepted defeat, right? And this actually kind of is consistent with Goku's character. When Goku was facing Frieza back in DBZ, right, back on Namek, Goku, there was a point in that fight where Goku thought he was not going to be able to defeat Frieza. It was looking very bad for him, right? And that was after Goku did the Kaioken times 20 and everything like that. When Goku fought Beerus in Battle of Gods, Goku gave up. You know, Goku did his best with the Super Saiyan God power and him using it for the first time, but there came a point where he did give up. When Goku was fighting Vegeta back during the Saiyan Saga for the first time, right? After Vegeta turned into a great ape, Goku tried to fight for a little bit, but there came a point where, you know, he had no strength left, and he accepted defeat. Remember when Vegeta was, breaking all Goku's bones and Goku couldn't do anything about it? Goku had accepted defeat at that point, right? So there has been times throughout the series when Goku was doubtful of winning, right? Or he's straight up accepted defeat. Bardock, right? Bardock had the confidence to win any battle, even when it seemed like all hope was lost. You know, when you see, and there's two big examples of that, right? Bardock gets his ass kicked by Gas throughout the entire chapter almost. For about 60 to 70% of this chapter, Bardock's getting his ass whooped. You know, as Gas continues to unleash his instincts, you know, Bardock gets thrashed around. He even loses his tail at one point. But even still, you know, with all the damage Bardock has taken, he never gave up. Monito tried to convince Bardock to leave the planet, and he was even going to use the Dragon Balls to have Bardock transported back to planet Vegeta, and Bardock refused to do it. Bardock said multiple times, "I'm not leaving this place until I've beaten him." Even when all hope would look like it was lost, even when Bardock was getting thrashed around, right? Yeah, and even though Bardock knew he was losing, he was still determined, and he didn't lose any confidence in himself and his abilities. And he gained that determination and kept fighting, right? And you can see that as Gas got more and more frustrated, right? Because, you know, Gas got angry because Bardock would not give up. Gas wanted Bardock to say, you know, "I'm done." That's what Gas's goal was. But Bardock refused, and he kept fighting. And then eventually, you know, he got that huge Zenkai boost, or whatever you want to call it, that power up. And then he was able to turn the tide. Bardock said multiple times, "I'm not dying. I'm not leaving this planet before I beaten you," right? And even still, when you go back to Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? You know, we know that Broly did it differently than how the original manga did, right? And I'm not going to get into this whole conversation about, you know, DBZ Bardock and DBS Bardock. If you guys have watched the videos on the channel, you guys know I love DBS Bardock. I'm not going to get into that conversation today. But what I will say is, in the Broly movie, right, Bardock's last stand against Frieza is different. You know, Bardock never comes face to face with Frieza, but when Frieza throws the Death Ball, right, to destroy planet Vegeta, right, Bardock is the only Saiyan that tries to stop the meteor. He's the only one that stops it, you know, and even though it's useless and he's basically the first Saiyan to die, we see it, and it's a, you know, super sad scene, right? Bardock never stopped. He was gonna go out on his sword. He was not gonna stop until there was nothing left of him, and he was the first Saiyan to go in the destruction of planet Vegeta, right? And he was the only one. He was the only one that was willing to stand up against Frieza attacks, and he tries his best, you know. To Bardock, there's no such thing as losing. Bardock is someone that has complete faith in his strength and has absolute zero doubt in himself to overcome any circumstance. And this is basically ties a lot to Goku, right? Goku needs to have this mindset to better his UI. A question a lot of us have been talking about is, what does Goku need to do to improve his UI? Right? Because that's been the main thing for Goku in this arc, right? You know, achieving his own version of Ultra Instinct. And, well, it's not really necessary a form. It's more, you know, improving his UI to a point where it's his. Where it's more his. We're not talking about the transformation itself, but more that it's stable, that it fits his fighting style, right? And there's multiple examples of this. When Goku's going up against Moro at the end of the Moro saga, right? You know, Goku has a lack of determination here. You know, we specifically says, you know, have faith in your own strength, right? Because we tells Goku how to defeat Moro. You know, he says you have to destroy the crystal, right? And we tells Goku you have to shatter the crystal the same way Miras did. And Goku says, "You think I can pull it off?" So Goku here has doubt in himself. Even with the power of Master UI, even with Goku being the strongest mortal in Universe 7, having power that rivals the god, he still has doubts about himself. So we says, you already have acquired the divine power. Now you need to have faith in your own strength. And Goku says, okay, if that's the only way, right? So Whis is still teaching Goku, like, even with all this power you gain, you still need to have belief in yourself that you can get the job done. And Goku is able to get the job done, but he didn't really fully believe in himself. Remember, Goku, there's a point in there where Goku loses UI because Moro was able to grab him and he drains Goku of his energy. It's not until Vegeta gets the energy spirit bomb, whatever you want to call it, with Oob's energy and everything like that, that Goku's able to recharge and actually finish the fight. Right? So remember, about a chapter ago, back in chapter 82, before we get the Bardock flashback, Whis tells Goku, or asks Goku, what are you? He doesn't ask who are you, he asks what are you at the end of the day. This is where this is going. Goku hearing the voice of Bardock in his head, right? Hearing his father and hearing and learning about his determination, how he would not give up, and how he believed in himself. That's going to motivate Goku here. Goku's going to get the determination that no matter what, even when, things look in the roughest shape, right? Keep fighting. Do not give up. Have faith in your own strength. Because Ultra Instinct, the power of Ultra Instinct, right? Goku should be able to face any threat. Any threat. It doesn't matter how strong it is. Goku should be able to face it because of Ultra Instinct. Goku's already done the training for Ultra Instinct. He's done it with Whis. He's done it with Mirrors. Now he just has to believe in himself more, no matter how the battle's turning. And that will help him, be able to create his own unique version of UI. I know we're all hoping to get, maybe an epic speech by Goku here, right? Maybe he wears the Scouter, he wears his father's Scouter, because remember, Monito gave it to him last chapter, right? Well, I think we're all hoping Goku wears the Scouter and that he uses it while he's in Ultra Instinct. And we get maybe Goku saying, my name is Kakarot, son of Bardock, right? I think we all are hoping we get that. But the bigger point is that Goku is going to learn determination. He's going to be, once again, have full belief of himself. Because Goku did have that at one point, but it seems like he's lost it because he was so focused on trying to master UI the angelic way, right? And Whis has already said that, you're trying too much to use Ultra Instinct like an angel, but you're not an angel. You're immortal. You got to find your own way to, use Ultra Instinct. So I don't think we're getting a new transformation here. I think we're going to get Goku using UI in his own unique way. And it might resemble more of the same fighting power that we've seen Goku use in the past, right? It may not have all the swiftness that we saw when Goku was fighting Moro. We don't know, but I do think we are going to see a different type of Ultra Instinct, not a new form. I do think Silver UI is staying, but I think we're going to see a different type of fighting style with Goku's Master UI, and he's going to have that determination that he learned from his father. That's the big thing I think Goku's going to learn here. And I know not everyone likes it because, there are a lot of people that didn't really like the way Bardock defeated Gas. It didn't bother me too much, if I'm being honest, but still, that's the lessons that Goku learned, that Goku should learn from Bardock here, and how he uses that against Gas, and how he should use it in the future DBS. It should be really, really exciting, and I cannot wait to see what happens, And also for Vegeta can also learn things from Bardock that should help him when it comes to him using his Ultra Ego, but maybe that's a video for another day. But either way, let me know what you guys think of this video. So the big thing from this video is Goku's going to learn, real Saiyan determination from his father, and he's gonna use that to and merge that with his Ultra Instinct and have this true faith in himself going up against Gas and whoever else gets in his way, and that's gonna help Goku get the victory and master UI to a whole nother level where he makes it his. And I love Goku's Ultra Instinct journey, and then depending on where Goku ends up by the end of this arc, we'll make a video and talk about Goku's UI journey to to this point. But we'll get to that when we get to the end of the arc. But other than that, that's about all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. What you guys think? Am I forgetting something here? Am I missing something here? Let me know. But, you know, I will be back with some more videos talking about Bardock and everything else going on here with the Granola the Survivor arc as we reach the climax. But thank you guys for everything once again. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. So like I said, check out my Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 83 video if you haven't already. It is live on the channel. Thank you guys for everything. Hit the bell next to my name, Fitz TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. I will see you guys later. Stay safe and healthy, y'all. Peace.